Are you a civil engineer or designer struggling with complex road design software that requires extensive CAD knowledge and high-end hardware? Well, designing rural roads shouldn't be this complicated. Meet Softree Roadeng, an intuitive road and corridor design software built specifically for rural infrastructure projects. Roadeng simplifies the design process, allowing you to focus on engineering rather than drafting. Imagine importing terrain data, designing alignments, and optimizing earthworks, all within a single user-friendly platform. Roading handles large datasets efficiently, making it ideal for projects like forestry roads, mining access routes, and rural highways. In this tutorial, we'll explore how Roading can streamline your road design workflow. We'll cover importing terrain data, creating alignments, optimizing designs, and generating construction documents. Plus, we'll highlight resources to help you get started. Without further ado, let's go. First things first, let's head over to their website, which is softtree.com. You should be able to see in here this part. Now, on there, you can also already see the free trial option. You can also see in here their actual softwares that you can actually do. So for this case, let's choose in here the free trial and then just input right here your actual details and choose in here the product that you want to trial. For this case, I'll choose Roading Civil Engineer and then click on Register. It should be able to redirect you to the download page of the actual application, and it should also provide you a trial code for a 20-day trial. So here is what the software looks like. So as you can see right here, the software looks like this. So the things that you can see right here are just some sample data provided by the software, and you can already see it. So let's expand it. You can see in here the forest road design, and this is actually a document generated by this one. You can see the pages for that, the plan view, pages for those particular plan views, as well as a lot more page for the next things. We also have cross sections, and you can see them up to page 70. So for this one, if you want to actually insert a file, you can click onto this insert file option right here, and then from in there, just select in here the design that you want to retrieve. We have in here some designs. However, if you want to save this design instead, you can click onto this export option and then just input the coordinate system as well. Now we also have this recalculate range. Click onto this one. You can choose in here the horizontal alignments, cross sections, as well as recast for this one. You can click on OK, and then this will recalculate it, and then just wait for this to actually be recalculated, and you should be able to see in here some changes, some range, as well as a lot more things. Now in here we also have template editor. You can click on that, and you can see in here some templates that you already have available, as well as fixed sections option. You can open a template, or you can open a table, save those tables, merge them, and the likes. Now in here, you can also choose the ground type. Click on that, and you can choose in here what kind of ground you want. For example, let's choose in here the gravel. You can click on that. You can also choose in here the slope, fill, expansion factors, as well as a lot more. Save it, and for that, click on OK once it's done. If you want to save that, just input it and then just name it as usual and then save it right around here. Now from in there, you can also click onto this reference surfaces. Now in here, you can choose a particular terrain file as well as corridor surface and merge them into a particular topography. Click on add option and choose in here the reference surface, and then choosing here the actual color, layer, source, line types, and the likes. For this one, I'll choose in here Foreign Service Monument, and I'll choose in here the color of green. Now click on OK, and those should be able to be added to the plan if you have any. Now it will create those and it should be able to be added. Now we also have in here some kind of things for this part. So we have in here buttons from the bottom. We can activate the flat window by clicking on this and you can see what this will look like right here. So you can grasp what the road will look like on that particular rural road that you have built. Now in here, you can also see in here the actual data for the layers. We have the profile that you can actually check right here. Now for this, we also have the section in order to activate the section window. And this will show you the cuts, the road wides, as well as the actual elevations and slopes available for that particular plan. So since you're an actual engineer, you do not need to create this, but a particular CAD designer will send it and you can actually review it from here. So you can actually see in here everything. We have in here the data window as well, and you can see in here the SSL, SSR, offsets, as well as a lot more things that you can actually expand. We also have a multi-plot, and in here you can see in here again our actual book. You can see the pages for the cross-section, plan view, and the likes. Now we can also open the horizontal curve and it will open in here this part. Let's try to expand it. Now this is what it will look like. It will show up the horizontal curves that you have for a particular part of the plan. For example, under this, we have an actual side friction of this, while it maintains around 0 from other curves. You can see in here the outsides, current points, and the likes. You can also see in here the vertical curves. You can just choose in here the part. And as you can see, there are 0. And you can actually put previous IP, road class classifications, legends, and the like. We also have culvert that activate the culvert window that you can actually add in here some properties like L line, V line, spacing, natural channel, and numbers. You can also import if you do not want to add manually. Now we also have in here the section editor so you can add section, remove sections, and the likes. You can just click on a particular section and remove it if you would want. Now last but not the least, we have the project explorer. So this is actually our project which is named English. And you can see in here the cost status, last process, cut cost, fill cost, total cost, bit preparation, as well as a lot more things that you can actually see right here. We also have the units that have actually done to this case. Now, the great thing about this is you can actually see in here the corridors as well as the view for this one. You can also see GPS, the setup for the locations, as well as the multi-plot options. And there's a lot more things needed to be considered into this case. So, as you have noticed, Softree Roadeng simplifies the road design process in offering intuitive tools and real-time feedback. If you found this tutorial helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others in the engineering community. If you have any questions or experiences with Roadeng you'd like to share, comment them down below. Thank you so much for watching.